Radio V. Radio in TV. Radio in TV.
And one of the greatest tragedies in life is getting to the end of your life and looking back and realizing it was mediocre and it didn't have to be that way.
The number one reason is people are unwilling to listen and care about what's important to the other person.
But what if you could be someone who dared to care about everybody in your life? When you're in love, smoke gets in your eyes. But when you're anxious, you talk more than you listen. I asked my wife a month ago, I said, I don't know whether to have an affair or buy a motorcycle. And she said, if you have an affair, I'll kill you. If you get the motorcycle, you'll kill yourself. Go with the bike.
Oh, God.
We
Okay.
love your intro. It's just the best.
I love that music. Just straight out of the Catskills, which they should, I think they've blown up 20 years ago.
Smooth Corinthian leather. Yeah.
Dr. Chi, your tools, please.
Well, there's a great website, alternate.org. This is kind of an alternative Huffington Post. I mean, it just says it the way it is. And a couple days ago, I put up this blog, 12 hints it's time to call it quits in your relationship, and it's one of the most popular blogs there in the last few days. You can see there's 1.1, I guess, 1,100 likes. So let me read these to you. This is kind of like from a kvetchy wife from the Catskills.
Gotcha.
12 hints it's time to call it quits in your relationship. You can't stand the sight of them and they make your skin crawl.
Right.
You're afraid of them.
Yeah.
Friends keep telling you to get out.
Go.
They are mean to the children. The children are afraid of them. You can't remember anything good about them. You no longer enjoy anything with them or look forward to doing anything with them. They come in the door and your heart sinks. You don't want to go out with them, with friends or family, because they're just too embarrassing to you.
God.
They keep making promises they don't keep. You're no longer proud of them. And these little quirks you thought were amusing at the beginning are now embarrassing to you. Here's a bonus hint. They keep violating the restraining order you put on them.
Yeah.
So here's the good and bad news. The good news is if this list applies to you, you're not alone. If this applies to your relationship, there are probably people who would want to help you make the break when you decide to do it.
Wow.
The bad news for you, if any of the list applies, it is probably not going to get any better by itself. The bad news for me is my wife came up with a list.
Here we go.
But the list could also, this may sound like it's about a woman complaining about a man. I'd say a man could complain about this, except the difference is the first one, because women might think, oh, you can't stand the sight of them and they make your skin crawl. But I think what a man would say is, she makes me feel like running head on and putting my head through the wall. You know, when a woman drives you crazy or you feel like exploding. But Jeff Brown has something. If a woman would make you just nuts in your head, what would it make you feel like doing?
What would it make me feel like doing? I don't know. Wow.
That's hilarious.
Because you actually have described
Kim?
Jackie. No,
Jackie?
Not Kim. Kim, we were just too young. We
Right.
just a couple of dumbass kids. We didn't have Kim, girl.
So
if anybody
Jackie
knows-
at her worst. Jackie at her
Jackie.
worst. What would she make you feel like doing in your head? What was going on in your head?
My prayers changed. Like I'd be driving down the road going,
My
oh,
prayers
dear
changed.
God, please let a sniper shoot right in the car. I don't care who he hits. Either one. Where's the sniper? Where is the sniper? I want to drive.
You prayed for a sniper?
Oh, my God. I used to drive around the neighborhood till the lights went out, dude. I was not, oh, my God. That bitch is still up. She is still up.
The lights is still on.
Oh, my God.
So take me out of my misery. I don't care if it's
Please,
me or her.
Lord,
Just take me out of my
just-
misery.
You know what? I'm just going to pull a pin on a grenade. I'm just going to pull a pin. I just couldn't take it, man. I could not take it. I think when you get to the point that nothing you do makes a person happy, that actually makes you free. That's what I told you. You freed me. Nothing I do make you happy, so fuck it. I'm going to do what I want to do.
I'm going to do whatever now.
Do whatever. Draws or walk around my drawers in front of your parents. Whatever.
So what made? So okay. So what
Right,
made you?
right.
What made you finally
Burn
quit?
marks.
What made you finally stop it?
When me and my brother, because my brother I hope I don't incriminate him. I told
already
him
done
I'm
it.
looking for a place with very few witnesses. We're gonna do some Sopranos type shit. When I started actually plotting her death, I was actually like, when I would see, you know how you drive through the woods and you see Serenity? I see spots. I see, man, that's a clearing right there. I can bring a shovel and some plastic out here and get to work. And I was like, yeah, we gotta stop. We gotta stop because I'm gonna wind up playing dominoes with Scott Peterson. So
Oh, Jesus. All right, so here we go. As is commonplace, Dr. G sets it up with the tips, right? One of those tips was very important as it pertains to the subject of today's show. If they're mean to the kids.
I don't know about 4 and 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Today's topic is sparing the rod, right? Really spoiling the child. An in-depth look at discipline, child rearing, and child abuse, right? There are a lot of people out there who honestly believe getting my ass whooped made me a better person. Who believes that?